A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the Friday night edition of the show. It's the last edition of Sports Tonight for the week, and usually on a Friday night we try to get you ready for the excitement of the weekend. Well, thank God it's Friday, but we are here to do what we love to do the best, which is to update you with all that is going on around the world of sports. And we have plenty of good news for you today, particularly if you are a lover of Nigerian football and if you have been following the Nigerian situation, as we call it, on this show. The situation that we've found ourselves in the last 2 weeks, in and out, suspension, ban, no suspension, all of that. There's good news coming through today. We'll talk about all of that extensively as we go along on Sports Tonight. But before I do all of that, let me start by introducing what we'll be talking about on the show tonight to you. Tell you, of course, that we will spend some time to reflect on the Nigerian situation. We will hopefully get you to Abuja to speak with a member of the Nigerian Football Federation Executive Committee, reinstated NFF Executive Committee, later on the show. We will also spend time to talk about the 2014 Federation Cup. We now know where quarterfinal games will be played. We now know the route to the final. We'll talk about it extensively as well. We will also fill you in with week 20 of the Nigerian National League games to be played this weekend. As we speak, in Lagos, the final 8 will be ending tomorrow. That's the Premier Basketball League. We'll give you all the details on the program as well tonight. We have a guest in the house. Usually, anytime it comes around on Sports Tonight, it comes with plenty. And some club owners, those who are guilty, usually do not like to see him. Already you know who I'm talking about. He'll be coming in later on. Austin Popo is on the show tonight. So tell all those club chairmen owing their players they should get ready for fire tonight, because Austin will be shooting from his hip today like no other time. All right? So Austin Popo is on the show later on tonight. And then we have Tunde Ogunsheku will be coming in towards the end of the show. Tunde has plenty for us around chess, both on the foreign scene and on the domestic scene. So let me introduce to you those starting off the show with me. For the first few minutes of the show, I have Saeed Abbas on the show.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you.
Once again on a Friday, Saeed is looking like, what's the name of that Argentine guy that has this kind of haircut?
So
that Royo. Yeah. That's a walk-up hero, surely.
can't be.
Marcus Royo. That's what you look like to me. I was almost calling you Marcus Royo when I saw you. Anyways, Saeed, good to have you on Sports Tonight. Doom Audio Contact is also on the show tonight. Doom, good to have you on Sports Tonight. Plenty to look forward to. Plenty of excitement from midweek when the National League resumed. And I'm sure you're looking forward to plenty of excitement as well. We have some of those teams in the National League really pushing for the Federation Cup this season.
Obviously, at least for this time around, we're having 2 of them in the quarterfinals.
But they're going to knock one will knock out the other one.
But one is getting to the semi-final.
Surely, one will get to the semi-final.
And who knows, a continental ticket is up for grab.
Up for grab. All right, we'll tell you all about that later on the show tonight. But let's start off by telling you that we want you to be involved in all that we're doing on the program tonight via feedback. We want you to talk to us. We want you to react to issues as we raise them. And there will be plenty of issues that we'll raise on the program tonight. The FIFA ban is one of them. We want you to talk to us about that as well. So get ready to be a part of what we're doing on the program tonight. I'm sure our feedback platforms, you already know them, but they will be showing on your screen in a moment from now as well, so that you can also keep track of how you can reach us on Sports Tonight. You can give us your opinion to issues that we raise on the show as we go along through those platforms showing on your screen, on Facebook, channels, iPhone Sports, and of course on Twitter. You can tweet at channels_sports. You can tweet at my handle at Toyin Ibitoye. We'll be able to take your comments real time as we go along on the show tonight. So please stay along with us and let us flow together. Yesterday, we started Sports Tonight with some stories. And of course, they generated plenty of reactions from those of you who are watching at home. We started with the story of Alima Rafiq, the 17-year-old Pakistani cricketer that drank acid and killed herself after accusations and revelations of sexual harassment were covered up, and she ended up suffering for the exposures that she gave. And we also talked about Mesut Ozil, who gave a substantial part of his World Cup winnings to helping 23 kids in Brazil to have surgery. Today, we're continuing in that light. And today, we're talking about the team. They didn't win the cup. They came close to winning the cup. They were losing finalists. We want to talk about Argentina and the story of Argentina as well, donating a part of their World Cup winnings to a Buenos Aires hospital, pediatric cancer patient. That's what they did. The Argentines donated a part of their money, a good part of their World Cup winnings, to helping pediatric cancer patients in a Buenos Aires hospital. And they used the foundation of Lionel Messi to make that donation. Dumnodi, I'm encouraged by stories like this, Said. This is what sports can do. You make so much money. It looks like crazy money, outrageous money that you make playing football. But Mesut Ozil has given an example of what you can do to help the less privileged. And the Argentines, they didn't win the cup. They could be disappointed and just hide and just get away somewhere. That we didn't win the cup, so let's just sulk and get away. But they're still giving back in an encouraging manner.
It's actually a good one. Cristiano Ronaldo also did same for the Gaza family and all that. I think it's good one coming from the players there. Though they didn't win the tournament there, but at least still giving back to the society. I think I appreciate when sports men do this. Even Mesut Ozil telling same again. Okay, appreciating the Brazilians for the hospitality and all that. Also coming for the Argentines, it's a really, really beautiful one. You have to consider the fact that these guys, they didn't win the World Cup. Despite that, they still have this enthusiasm to still give back to the hospital. Like, okay, let's assist these people. What if we're in their position? Now we're not in their position. Let's just assist them. No matter what, they will remember us in prayer, even if we didn't win the World Cup. I think it has to do with the spirit of fair play, which is what we should be preaching.
Do not do your own words very quickly.
Well, players football is an euphoric thing. When people say footballers earn so much for playing so little, but we discovered during the World Cup, a lot of people focus on the World Cup. After the World Cup, we saw the crisis in the world. We are back to our old emotions. So, for these players, it's not just about the money. They are trying to look at ways they can. Players are becoming one of the most respected philanthropists.
Influencer tools.
Yeah, influencer
for
tools
change.
for change, and that's football. That's what we call it. We call it the beautiful game, and they're using that to help people who are less privileged, people who has specific ailment, and that's the best way to go. We see Nigerian players do that. We see they go to when kick Joseph Martin before the World Cup, they go to even the Emenike. So with that, it's a global team. It's not just particular to the German, to the Argentine. Yes, but we don't know what our players are doing. You don't know what they will do after the World Cup. Because this is just an euphoric thing, but it's something that is ongoing. Players across the world, they do that. They set a foundation. Kanu's own is still ongoing.
All right, so that's encouraging, and we want to see more of it. That's how you can touch the world. I mean, you've made so much money. Football gives you fame and fortune, and you are also able to use that to touch the world. So we want to see more of this example from Argentina, from Mesut Ozil, from those who are already doing it. Let them keep doing it, and let those who are not doing it learn a few things from it, and also join the train. All right, let's come back home now and talk about the good news. Let me just start with a general view of what happened today. The story today, of course, you already know, is that the World Soccer Governing Body, FIFA,